Del Valle is in the position that David Reed was in during the Olympics, hoping that one big punch can turn around the result.
12th of a scheduled 12. Lou Del Valle needs a big left hand to score the upset victory over Roy Jones.
Protect yourself.
Jones needs to hope that he's not going to be victimized by a hometown Garden Side decision against him. But these are WBC judges, not New York judges.
Okay, let's go. Pay attention, Roy. Pay attention.
Jones taking a lot of chances. He's been a little extra courteous. Anything can happen in a minute, in 2 minutes. Del Valle's corner told him, you got that straight left hand over earlier, you can do it again.
Watch it, watch your head. Watch your head, Louis. Louis, watch your head. Come on. Come on, let go. Just watch. Let go, Roy. Come on, Roy.
Or whatever else he gets out of this fight, guys, he'll be able to relive that knockdown of Roy Jones for the rest of his life.
Man, it was like a slam dunk. Body slam, I mean.
First time Jones has ever been knocked down in a professional fight. And he's halfway now to Oscar De La Hoya's total. De La Hoya's been knocked down twice, much earlier in his career.
And Del Valle can boast. I had him down, and did I have him down good?
I had him down in New York in front of all my buddies.
Oh, this will be a moral victory for Del Valle in his hometown because of the high expectations anytime Roy Jones comes into the ring, because of his reputation as the best fighter in the world south of the heavyweight division.
Is holding on. This is not what he wanted to do in 42 seconds left.
Let's go.
Well, because of their unorthodox styles, George, it's almost like two guys trying to converse in different languages sometimes. They just sort of fall all over each other.
Yeah, it's happening over and over.
A couple of rounds ago, you heard Cutman Al Gavin tell Lou Del Valle, it's okay, you're still going to be a movie star and a world champion with 2 belts. Well, maybe he'll be a movie star.
You never know about these judges. You got to win these boxing matches. You got to win them with the guy on the canvas.
Well, Roy Jones is closing the show.
Del Valle apparently too exhausted to do much in the last couple minutes of that round. The tall gentleman talking to Lou Del Valle. That's Al Gavin, the cut man who heroically kept Del Valle in the fight and gave him his chance to knock Roy Jones down.
Let him breathe. Let him breathe. Let him get that in. Let him get that in. Let him get that in.
Harold Letterman, your final scorecard.
Jim, 118, 109, 11 rounds to 1, Roy Jones Jr. I just thought, you know, the story is he outpunched him. I mean, he's just too great an athlete, but it certainly was, you know, a Rocky I story for Louis Del Valle. He went the distance. Nobody thought he'd go the distance. Amazing that he takes such a great punch, you know. And, I mean, I thought Roy did, you know, most of his shtick for us. I like that walk-away move that he stole from Jersey Joe Walcott. He walks away, turns around and whacks him. The shuffling of the feet. I mean, I think we saw it all tonight. Just about the wobbling of the knees. I mean, he did everything to Louis Del Valle but shoe shine him. So, Roy Jones with a decisive victory.
You got a big laugh from George, Harold. And
no, because he was telling it like it is.
There are millions at home having just as good a time as you're having. George, highlights of the fight. In early action, Roy Jones was able to dominate with greater punch output. He landed straight right hands. He went to a conventional stance and landed left crosses out of that conventional stance. He landed the right upstairs and downstairs and dominated through rounds 3, 4, 5, and 6 with stylish action like that. right hands to the body, lifting Duvall off the canvas. Then in the 7th round, the unfortunate moment when their heads came together and the horrible cut that ensued over Duvall's left eye. And then in the 8th round, Roy Jones knocked down for the first time ever on a straight left hand from Duvall that landed right on the button. But Jones was able to come back from that and get the better of his man in the closing rounds. And we'll now see if the judges saw it the way we did. Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the Budweiser scorecards. Fred Ucci scores the bout 118 to 109. Marty Denkin has it 118 to 109. And Dwayne Ford scores it 119 to 108 for the winner, who is now the unified WBC WBA light heavyweight champion of the world. And he is Roy Jones Jr.
So it turns out to be a lopsided unanimous decision, as one judge has it even more one-sidedly than Harold did.
Harold did a great job this time.
Harold called this number. Well, Harold always does a great job, George. Sometimes the other guys don't do as good a job.
I knew him when he was young, and he was doing a good job. But this is a
Harold, you don't think he's still young?
Yeah.
By your standards, he is. So Jones celebrating.
I deserve that.
You doggone right you did. I heard you were going to fight somebody when you were 50, but I don't know. Final punch stat numbers. Jones landing 233 out of 483. Duvall 113 out of 286. And it's as simple as that. That's the reason why Jones won a lopsided decision on the final scorecards. Particularly the body punching with the right hand. Very effective throughout the fight.
He had his old friend Mullins to come in and help him.
He had Keith Mullins, the 154-pound world champion,
this fight
sparred with him getting ready for the fight. And you can see that Jones threw 132 jabs. I wonder how many were southpaw jabs thrown with the right hand and how many were conventional stance jabs with the left hand. Probably pretty evenly split. Good jab landing percentage for Jones at 43%. Tough to do that against a southpaw. Let's go to Larry Merchant in the ring.